Welcome back to 1011 this morning. Joining us now is Matt Medchero from the Capital Humane Society. Good morning, Matt. How are you?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing well for a Monday. And who do we have here?
So today we have Forrester. So Forrester's just shy of 3 years old, and he's a domestic short-hair neutered male, and he's a brown-black tabby with those kind of white mittens on his paws there. But he came in as a lost cat back in August, and he was adopted, but unfortunately it didn't work out in that home. He probably would prefer to be the only cat in a household, and so wasn't getting along very well with the other cat they already had, so they brought him back. And so he's just kind of one of those cats that probably wants to be the king of the castle, so to speak, and not necessarily shares people a whole lot. And so, you know, he's a very sweet boy, and he likes to play. He definitely loves his toys, so make sure if you adopt him you have plenty of toys for him to play with and run around the house. But he's been neutered, he's been microchipped, got his vaccinations taken care of. He also had a dental cleaning, so he's all good to go medically and ready for that new home, and hopefully this time it'll be the permanent home for him for the rest of his life.
He's all spiffied up. He is a very handsome boy. He's got a handsome face here, and like you said, those little white socks. He is not thrilled that I am not letting him run around the studio here. I have a feeling if I lessen this group just a little bit, Forrester would be gone, and he wants to go explore. He's been looking around.
That's why I said he's going to be kind of the king of the castle. You know, he'll come around when he's ready for attention from you, but the rest of the time he's going to want to do his own thing and be out exploring the house and seeing what's going on outside, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, you're doing great, buddy. You're doing great. You guys recently had the trunk or treat last Friday night, correct? How'd that go?
Went really well. The weather wasn't very cooperative, but we still had a good turnout and reached our goal for fundraising. So
Good.
You know, the kids and the pets still came out. There was a cat in a stroller. There was also a bunny that came out in its carrier. So still a good turnout, and raised the funds that we were hoping to help pets at the shelter. So appreciate all the vendors and sponsors and everybody that came out and joined us and roughed it out with the sprinkles and the cool weather.
Yeah, I'm sure there were some creative costumes, but sometimes it's hard to see them when the weather doesn't cooperate. You got to bundle up or put on a poncho or like a raincoat or something. So, you guys to hear. So what are we looking forward to now for you guys?
So the shelter's still very full with lots of cats and kittens. We actually have over 270 cats and kittens in the shelter's care right now. So we're going to extend our adoption promotion for all cats and kittens. So one of our supporters, Mary Jo Livingston, is going to sponsor half the adoption fees on all cats and kittens right now. And so if you've been thinking about adopting, now would be a great time. Shelter, like I said, is very full with a lot of cats and kittens that need homes, and so grateful to Mary Jo for helping those cats and kittens find those homes. But that'll start tomorrow, where she'll sponsor half the adoption fees, and you know, lots of different cats and kittens, all different colors and ages. So again, if you've been thinking about adopting, definitely come see what's available for adoption and see if there's a good fit for you.
Yeah, is that going through a certain time or just until?
TBD. So it'll probably run at least through the end of November, but we'll see how many cats and kittens are adopted. But you know, right now, tentatively through the end of November.
All right. Well, yeah, big thank you to Mary Jo Livingston for always helping with that when you guys get closer to capacity with everyone. How are you sitting on dogs?
Dogs are pretty full too. Lots of dogs as well, but you know, we have a little more space at the adoption center than usual, but that'll be filled back up by the end of this week. And so, yeah, lots of dogs looking for homes as well.
All right. Well, Matt, thank you so much for being here and bringing in Forrester. Again, he is available for adoption. And now we're going to send it on over to Brandon for a check of the weather.